This bow was custom made for me by a gentleman in Hungary who has either owned, broken, or shattered many world flight records. It's a personal friend of Larry Hatfield. This bow cost me $400 plus $85 international shipping. If you go to Jozsef Monus's web page and look at the bows, you will see that what I first thought were a bunch of really cool looking stickers underneath varnish have subtle differences from bow to bow, which is the way I determined that, yeah, all of this awesome artwork was hand painted. The artwork alone on the bow worth the price of admission. This is the first time I ever experienced tuning, shooting a shelfless Hungarian, maybe Turkish type of accent type of bow. I'm a little illiterate in that area. I do know that the name of the bow is Fekete, which means Black Knight. A famous person established in Hungary. Legend goes it was Attila the Hun that was over there. I shouldn't comment on that. I may be wrong. The history is a little sketchy. However, let's get to the bow. Differences all over the place. Okay, so ash sayas that are very narrow, very stable, going into bamboo limbs and a maple riser. Now, between the end fade of the maple riser and the beginning of the ash saya, there's only 13 inches of working limb, which might explain why they adopt some composite type constructions where they're using what Jozsef calls bandages, which are wrappings, to strengthen the bow right at the riser, putting a tremendous amount of energy against that. I'm not going to go into, I'm not going to go in depth to the tuning aspects, but I will tell you this. It's been my experience. I used carbon arrows because they were just a lot easier to dial in the tune rather than wood arrows, I'm sure, which are preferred off of this bow. But when I first got it, I was like, what am I going to do with that grip? I'm not going to get along with that grip. Well, I get along with this grip great. And I'll explain why. These recesses here, that bottom recess locates the knife edge of the palm of my bow hand. This is not a bow you're going to use like a wrist sling or finger sling type of grip. You're going to grip this bow because your hand becomes the shelf. What you have is 3/8 of an inch across here from the center to this side of either side of the bow. It's 3/4 of an inch wide. So you're virtually shooting a bow where the arrow is resting on a shelf whose wall is cut 3/8 of an inch before center. The arrows I just shot down there, they weigh 555 grains. They were doing 148 feet per second across my chronograph with my 28-inch draw. Now, they're 555 grains, but the way I got them to tune was with 300 grain points. They're 30-inch 500 spine Beeman ICS bow hunter shafts. I'm really astounded that this bow weighs 16.4 ounces, 1 pound. Let's just call it that. We don't need to add the 0.4 ounce. 1 pound bow, 40-pound draw at 28 inches, 50 inches from knock to knock. It goes through the woods real slippery like. It pretty much has all the virtues of a high performance longbow in a 50-inch package. I guess that's the best point I could make. Awesome. Speechless because of the artwork and how long this man's been winning flight championships, and not just breaking but shattering world flight records. And I'm honored to have the bow. And like I said, it's a modern day cultural artifact, is what one archer described it as. You know, I really was wondering how's my skills going to do with a bow where I'm shooting it off my hand. Am I going to be able to tune a bow that doesn't have a shelf? And I'm going to say, yeah, I'm doing just fine with that glove, huh? Thanks for watching.